Here's an HDX 20-inch high-velocity fan. I got this fan at the Home Depot for $50, and that's because I'm in Canada. If you're in the US, you can get this for $45, which is a little bit cheaper. It's pretty nice. It's a very powerful fan. It's got 3 riveted aluminum blades, and they have a pretty good pitch to them too. It's got a nice solid metal grills, a blank silver badge, which is kind of unfortunate because the older ones, they used to actually have the HDX brand name on there, but for some reason they don't have that anymore. Quick look at the box here. Now, I know it doesn't say HDX on the box, but come on, everyone knows this is an HDX. Home Depot used to sell this with the brand name on the box and on the fan, but now it's more generic than HDX, but whatever. 3 speeds, carrying handle, cord wrap, no tools required. It's made in China, as expected. Here is the side view of the fan. It's pretty slim. I'd say this is like maybe 4.5 inches, maybe 5 inches thick. So that's pretty slim compared to some of the older high velocity fans, but you can see pitch is pretty good and it does pretty well for a modern 20-inch fan. Here's the stand. It's pretty large, making it very stable. And it's even got this little tightener, so you can tighten this bolt right here so you can make the fan stay in place better. And it's even got this chain thing right here, so you don't lose this thing. So that's really nice. Moving on to the back of the fan. Up here we have a carrying handle, which is very easy to grab, easy to use. Below that we have a 3-speed rotary switch, which works just fine. And it's got a pretty large 1.35 amp permanent split capacitor motor with plenty of vents for ventilation. That's probably more than you really need, but it's good to see that it has lots of vents here. 120 volts, 60 hertz, 1.35 amp, which translates to 162 watts. And I was actually quite surprised to see that this was actually UL listed and not ETL, because you don't see that as much as you used to on these newer fans. And also I do like UL sticker, this reflective glossy sticker. Anyways, so there is the back of the fan. You can see it's got rubber pads on the stands, and the power cord, which is actually pretty short for such a large fan. I say this is like maybe just 6 feet. I was expecting it to be a little bit longer, but it's not too bad. So let's start this bad boy up. We'll start with low. It's a very powerful fan. I mean, of course, some fans like the Air King 92-20, the older Lakewood HV fans, and the Patton U2-20, those would just kick this one's rear end, but for a modern 20-inch fan, that's $50. It's pretty good for what it is. We'll turn it up to medium. This fan has very little difference in speeds. We'll go up to high now. It's pretty noisy too, but moves a lot of air. And we'll shut it off and take a look at the spin down time. Spin down time's actually pretty short for such a large fan. I was expecting it to be a little bit more longer than this. And unfortunately, I'm not able to oil this fan because as I was trying to open it up, these screws, these damn little screws, started to strip. And this one right here and the one on the bottom, those refused to budge, so I could not even get the front grille off to access the motor. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to oil it, but it's not a bad fan overall. It's very powerful, noisy, but the airflow definitely makes up for it. So that's gonna wrap up this video of this HDX 20-inch high velocity fan. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.